Are you guys familiar with Project 2025?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it before.
What's your take on it, Sully?
I don't know. I mean, it's like anybody can just write something. In fact, we were talking about it earlier. I did a little Goog.
It's a playbook that was written by a number of conservative groups, correct? There's like 110 conservative groups that were a part of this
It's
thing.
a conservative think tank.
Conservative think tank.
Heritage.
They're like already sending it out with pictures of Trump on it.
Yeah.
Like it's just...
It's a playbook of what they want the next Republican president to do. And this has been going on since, 1981?
Yeah.
And no Republican president has done any of this.
But it's their way of trying to take what's happening and or take the conservative talking points and turning it around, saying they want you to not have contraception, they want children reading the Bible in school, and it's just a scare tactic. I don't think there's anything behind it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, since 1981. And do we have a video, or we just have the picture?
Well, we have I'm sorry. Yeah, we just have pictures.
That's fine. Donald Trump, he obviously distanced himself from it Friday on 2025, saying on, what did he say on Truth Social?
I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, so it's since 1981, they're worried that Trump is going to enforce this, obviously, and he's gone ahead and told you just how hard he'll be enforcing this. I'm going to say my opinion looking into it. I think it is a stupid boomer fever dream that you're putting online, and it's something for your dumbest aunt to put up on Facebook. It's absolutely nonsense. I've been voting for 23 years now, and they've been saying it's going to be The Handmaid's Tale since John Ashcroft.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's the playbook for what they document in this thing, Project 2025, what they want the next Republican president to do in his first 180 days in office.
Well,
and it's like you look at it and you go, this is ridiculous.
But they look at it and they talk about how everything's going to be more Christian and conservative.
Right.
Let's look at the last quarter century. The chick on the White House lawn flashing her tits has a dick. Does it seem more Christian and conservative to you now than it did?
Way more.
Like, it's all just crap. Like, they just throw this out there and it's another just scare tactic.
She flashed her tits, I saw Jesus.
Right. It makes absolutely no sense. So they throw this out there to scare people into going like, this is what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's just it's the literally Hitler
It's
idea.
saying ending no-fault divorce, no contraceptives. All schools are going to have to be Christian. They're going to have to be teaching like Christianity in all schools. No Muslims entering the country. All of these different things that are just never going to happen.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Is this something that could be done?
38% of the world is Muslim or something at this point? Like,
quite a bit.
It's not going to happen.
Well, let me ask you this. Could this be something that's released by a far left group as a tactic?
Oh, easily. I think it was.
So when they keep saying, oh, it's a conservative think tank, it's like, is it?
No,
Yeah.
I think
This is just them taking
I feel like
their view of what the worst version of a conservative would be and just ramping it up and then throwing that out there saying, well, this is what's going to happen if this next guy gets in office.
Well, the other amazing part, too, is they're saying how they're going to abuse judicial power to go after who's ever on the left. And it's like, do you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Did you?
Have you not watched the news the past?
How do we know?
Are you?
3
Oh, you
years?
just did that.
Oh, I see. That's why I think you have a point there, because it's your tactics.
I think because it's been around so long, I feel like it is something real, but just no presidential candidate is going to back it ever. Like maybe there are people in the world that want that to be a reality, but it doesn't mean it is going to be a reality. But I do feel like since the debate, everybody knows Donald Trump is going to be the next president. Like it's kind of unavoidable. And I feel like we've seen this resurgence of it online because people want to scare people into voting for Biden because we're kind of in that situation where it's like, it feels pretty hopeless for them at the moment.
Yeah. Well, and Biden's brain is scaring people into not voting for him. And if he doesn't step down, because now he's just being stubborn about how he's fine, you have a Parkinson's doctor visiting him every 2 hours because they have to just remind him that the answer is yes.
And a Parkinson's doctor and Michael J. Fox went to visit him just to confirm that he's like, oh, yeah, this guy's jacked up.
This is Michael. He's very, very, very healthy compared to you, and he'd like you to stop. It's like a dementia doctor just coming and going, you have dementia. His life, he's just the lady laying there in the notebook getting scared.
With her finger on the nuke.